I like the dog in the main event. I'll take Yuri Prohaska at plus 125. I think the line move this week is a big red flag. Let me explain. Alex Pereira is the hottest name on the UFC roster, right? He's the most popular fighter on the UFC roster right now. He comes into this fight and he opens minus 150 and gets bet down to minus 125. What's that about? Not public money. That's sharp money, and for good reason. Number one, he's taken this fight on short notice. Prohaska is too, but he knew about it 3 weeks ago. Pereira's taken it 2 weeks out, and he was in Australia when he got the word. When these two fought the first time, yes, it was a Pereira second-round knockout, but Prohaska won the first round on all 3 judges' cards. I like the price here. I'll take the dog at plus 125.
I'm not. As far as I'm concerned, he got knocked out before. He's going to get knocked out again. That's how I'm looking at it. I'm sorry. I disagree with you there.
All right, we're 0 for 1. All right, Stephen A's Knicks, they've been very active this week. How should bettors be viewing them right now?
Yeah.
All right, this is getting a little ridiculous. All right, good team, good offseason, 8-1 to win the championship. That's the third best pricing for any team. The Knicks are not the third best team in the NBA. You have Boston as the favorite. You have Denver number 2. Then you have the Knicks. One of these things is not like the other. Good team, 8-1 ridiculous price. Stephen A., you can even agree with that, okay?
I'm not sure, but here's why. The Nuggets are making changes. They lost Jeff Green and Bruce Brown before last season. I think that hurt them in these playoffs. You're seeing and hearing about them depleting their roster of players we once relied upon, not elevating. So I'm looking at Denver as suspect. And then the question is, who in the Western Conference can't the New York Knicks beat? As rough and rugged as they play, particularly defensively. That's how I look at it. But I do get what you're saying. Oklahoma City, Dallas, you got to give love in that regard. We got to see it to believe it. So 8-1 might be a bit too much. But I do think the Knicks are one of the top 6 teams in the league. Maybe not top 3, but I got it.
That is a measured response right there. I did not think you were going to agree to that extent. Very, very professional, professional response right there.
That would be me. That would be me.
All right, let's go over to the WNBA. Sunday on ESPN, we've got the Fever facing the Mercury. Got to watch it. I'm going to be on the sideline. What do you like there in that one, Joe?
Caitlin Clark's scoring prop is 16.5 points. I'd bet the over on that. We're not asking her to put up an outlier performance here. She's averaging 16 per game on the season. She's hit 15 points in each of her last 4 games, so she's got a really high floor. But this all comes down to the matchup, right? She's playing Phoenix, who out of 12 WNBA teams ranks 9th in defensive efficiency and 9th in opponent points per game. More importantly, they rank 3rd in pace. Pace measures possessions. The more possessions you have, the more shots you get up. The more shots you get up, the more points you score. Given the fact that she's got 3 nights of rest to get ready for a game that's going to be played at a fast pace against a below-average defense, I'd play Caitlin Clark over 16.5 points.
I completely agree with you, but I'm going to add another nugget to your soliloquy right there. I think that she remembers what Diana Taurasi said coming into this season. You know Diana Taurasi is going to be up, hyped, and ready to roll for a game of this magnitude, nationally televised Sunday on ESPN. Can't wait to see it. But the bottom line is this. At the end of the day, Caitlin Clark, this is the kind of stage that she has shined on in the past. I think she's going to show up. I think it's going to be a similar performance to what she did in the loss to Chicago last week, where she got hers, but obviously Angel Reese got hers. Diana Taurasi is going to answer the call. I'm looking forward to this matchup. I'm going with the over. I think Caitlin Clark is scoring more than 20 in this game.
All right, it's going to be a very good one. Joe, great to see you. Have so much fun in Vegas.
Always a pleasure. Thank you, guys.